Hi, everybody. I'm Jack Jinseki, and joining me today is Deeviation.
Hey, what's up, my dudes? How are you doing? Welcome into the video. My channel name on YouTube and on Twitch is Deeviation TV. You guys can call me Dear Deev, and I am a variety VTuber streamer from the Philippines. Right now, I am currently affiliated with Twitch Philippines slash Manila Meetups. I'm also a brand ambassador for Fireshine Games, and of course, a member of Team Eldenwood, a community where we encourage creators who are 30 and up that it's never too late to follow your dreams and just be a silly goober on the internet. Hey,
So you're an ambassador for a game,
an ambassador for like a game publisher.
huh? So if you don't mind me asking, what does that entail exactly?
So, being a brand ambassador for Fireshine Games. So, a few years back, they were looking for like content creators to like help promote their games. So, Fireshine Games mainly caters to like small indie devs. So whenever they find something interesting, they take them in and they offer a few things that's out of my reach. And for us brand ambassadors, we sometimes get free keys, and we help promote the game to help like boost sales for those indie developers and all that.
Nice.
And yeah,
So, what kind of content do you like to make?
right now, what we're doing for stream is mainly story heavy games, JRPGs, right? The, Apparently, people enjoy watching me talk about my commentary about the games and everything, just like the classic era of YouTube where YouTubers do playthroughs and give commentaries and everything. It's just on my account. It's a live commentary, and people can butt in at any time. Yeah.
Nice. So, what made you want to be a VTuber?
So a little bit of history, right? So we did mention earlier, before we started recording, that
Yeah.
hey guys, this isn't the first time we're doing this interview.
It's yeah. I should. I'll tell the audience. My hard drive blew up, so Deviation's interview and another person's interview are officially lost media. Uh, you cannot find it anywhere anymore. So hey, you get to go down in the archives of history as someone who has lost media.
No one's gonna ever know what I said for the first time. But yeah, so I already have like a thing. My script is already like ready and everything. But I wanted the interview again to be like more natural and everything. So I might be saying that previously I said this. So to like a teaser for the people listening in right now. So anyway, me starting my VTuber journey, just a little bit of history which I previously mentioned from like the first interview. I
Hmm.
started doing content on the internet back in September of 2020. But that was in on YouTube. I started like doing memes, doing like very short content, like 1 minute meme videos when YouTube Shorts wasn't a thing yet.
Hmm.
Um, then I decided to it's not really decided, but I discovered most of my friends were also streaming on Twitch. Apparently I wasn't the only one who had the idea, hey, maybe I could stream the game. So in December of 2020, I switched over to Twitch. My YouTube account kind of got stagnant. I didn't make that much videos as much. But then moving forward, somewhere around 2023, I tried to like bring it back with shorts now, and that's where I decided to entertain the idea of, hey, maybe I can try the VTuber thing, since since transitioning from Twitch, somewhere around, yeah, 2023, I wasn't using my face cam. I used to be like a face cam streamer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I decided maybe I've been using an avatar on screen, like basically a chibi version of IRL me.
Mm.
Why not take it to the next level and what you call it, do VTubing? So that was around September of 2024. That's my fourth anniversary of doing content. So yeah, we
Mm.
transitioned from live face cam to avatar to PNG tubing there.
Hmm. That's pretty cool. Uh, how did you go about designing your character?
So I've had this we not really weird, but I've had this fascination with fantasy characters, specifically with elves. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I have my pointy ears and everything.
Yep.
So basically, my character right now is based off of, well, at least 2.0.
Mm.
The previous character. This is already 3.0. My previous character, my previous model, sorry, my previous model was based on my D&D character that I used in my early campaigns.
Mm.
So yeah, basically an adventurer, and had short hair, and has particular quirks and powers and all that.
Hmm. And what are the quirks and powers?
So, um, I think this is a perfect transition for the lore, for the lore question, right?
Yeah.
Um, so naturally, like elves are known for like doing particular magic or being proficient in magic and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But my character, her particular quirk is she's afraid to use magic. So kind of like that anime, I forgot how it's pronounced. Was it Mashley or something? Mashal.
Yes.
He was he's in a school for magic users, but he's using physical his physical strength and everything. So that's
Yeah.
basically my part of my character. Like, I know I can use magic, but I'm afraid to use my magic. So I compensate it with using the sword and everything. So that's part of lore for 2.0. For 3.0, the lore was the lore was I finally kind of found a place I wanted to belong, and I settled somewhere in like a human settlement, and I have like a tavern, and I'm managing the tavern and everything, and I still yearn for the adventure sometimes.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Nice. So, what was your favorite moment from being a VTuber?
Okay, so my favorite moment for from transitioning from like doing the live thing to the avatar to the VTuber is being able to connect with a lot of other VTubers and
Hmm.
other creators in general. Like as much as when VTubing started, like a lot of people were like, "Oh, cringe. What's that? Why did they have to do the persona?" There are still a lot of people who are amazed by how VTubers do their content, especially the setup.
Hmm.
Like homies, it's much more harder to set up as a VTuber than like uh doing like a live face cam.
Hmm.
Like the amount of prep and the amount of things that you have to open and make sure that it's there for your thing to function. Brother, let me tell you.
It's funny
uh
because that's kind of the opposite of what a lot of people say. Is they'll say, "Oh well, VTuber, you can like dress however you want. You can be in your underwear for God's sakes and turn on the camera, and nobody would be the wiser."
yeah, but they have to think that yeah, we're basically we can be like, as butt naked as we want to be, but the amount of setup for it or for us to not accidentally reveal ourselves on
Yeah.
stream. Oh man, I have an anxiety attacks from like just thinking about, oh no, did I dox myself or something?
Yeah, I don't the I don't know if you're familiar, but there is a streamer by the name of Darkside Phil, and
Mm-hmm.
he is most notorious for an incident where he started live streaming while doing something
Oh no.
inappropriate,
Oh no.
and he didn't realize he was doing it until after it was over.
Oh
And
no.
he's kind of known as a lol cow, so a lot of people just laugh about it, but uh, that sort of thing, that sort of occurrence, like, because the fact is that it's easier to make that sort of screw up than you think.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that he's not the only person to have ever done it. So I'm those things those are like questions that keep me up at night, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's why the subreddit live streamer fails exists apparently.
Ugh.
But yeah, adding to the tangent to- for, from the original question,
Who
I did
cares?
have I did have an oopsie like 2 weeks ago. I was doing a live reaction for the Persona games,
Hmm.
the Persona games that are coming in like later this year and next year.
Mm-hmm.
And while typing on my browser, I accidentally flashed my name on
Oof.
stream. And nobody noticed, thankfully, but I did check the WOD immediately because I noticed, like, oh no,
Yeah.
my name's appearing when I'm typing. And I saw the WOD, like, right there, smack dab in the middle of the browser. My full government name was there. And I'm like, oh no, my clips. No.
Um,
I had to take
honestly,
down the WOD.
honestly, you should I would say have an entirely separate browser if you're going to stream anything on any browser ever.
Oh yeah, no. But yeah, that's a lesson learned. Like to double check everything.
Yeah.
I'm using Chrome right now for like searching things for the browser, and you know how sometimes the browser syncs on your phone and on your desktop. It apparently synced the things that I was looking at, and it was like a very important government document. That's why it had my
Jeez.
name on it, and I'm like, maybe not do that again.
I'm I'm going to withhold all of my various opinions about Google for the purpose of this interview.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But yeah, but to the other content creators out there, and especially those who are planning to do content, please be careful of your files. Please be careful of the things that you might accidentally reveal on stream.
Yeah, it can get bad.
But yeah, other things, favorite moments, probably doing inside jokes with chat and everything. Them calling me grandpa, because I'm 33. Apparently, we're already ancient. Uh, th- them very being very encouraging, like, hey, maybe you should do that bit for clips and all that stuff. We love talking about food, especially Filipino food.
Mm.
I love educating chat about particular things, especially those who have not tried Jollibee. Oh my lord. I
I
will yap for an hour just talking about Filipino food.
There's lots of food I haven't tried, but I did try Jollibee because there
Ooh.
was one in Times Square in New York City, and I tried that one.
Oh,
Um,
what did you get though?
well, usually when I try a restaurant like that for the first time, I try and get the thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like everything has kind of their, phone companies have their flagship model. I want the flagship model sandwich.
Oh, okay. So
So I think
if
that was
I'm
just
going.
like it was just a. It might have been a spicy chicken sandwich or a regular
Uh,
chicken sandwich. I forget which one. But I gave
okay,
it a
an okay choice. Yeah. Hmm.
what?
That's an okay choice. Yeah.
Yeah. So I gave it a try, and it was good. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know if it was my favorite ever. The thing is that let's see. I've tried good chicken sandwiches from a bunch of places. So Jollibee was pretty
Hmm.
good. Popeyes was pretty good. I don't know if it's still pretty good because they were bought out by Burger King and their quality took a huge nosedive. And
Ooh, that's news to me.
yeah, uh, I mean it might results may vary by country. In America, my understanding is that fast food in America is very different than in other parts of the world. Uh,
Hmm.
and the other one is Chick Fil A.
Hmm. Hmm.
Chick Fil A was it. I would say for my money it was probably Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich was the best.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
I think yeah no we have Popeyes here, and I can definitely say the Popeyes chicken sandwich is better than the Jollibee one. If you do have like the opportunity to go back to Jollibee, go for the chicken, but with it. I'm not sure if you guys have the rice meal, because
No.
that's where Jollibee shines. The rice meal and everything. If you're feeling adventurous and if it's available, go for the ultimate burger steak or the supreme burger steak. It's basically just, the beef patty for the burger, has rice, a lot of a shit ton of gravy, and like fries on your plate. It sounds weird to some people, but that's like one of the best things you'll ever have in Jollibee.
I guarantee you that is not a menu item in America. I guarantee you
Ha.
that. No, they're gonna rice. I don't think I've ever seen rice served in a fast food restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay.
No, it's always French fries. If you're getting burgers at a joint, it's always French fries. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm. I really want a chicken sandwich
Ah, yes, understandable.
now.
Go get that chicken sandwich.
We're in the middle of an interview. I think. What makes you unique as a VTuber?
Okay, so what makes me unique, I think, is I'd like to provide a chill space for everyone who would like to lurk on stream,
Mm-hmm.
right? We try our best to like promote good mental health,
Mm.
positivity, and people hydrate. Right now, if you're watching this, go hydrate. um we try to encourage them, ask them how's their day, if they have something to share, whether it's good or bad, just chill space to hang out and everything. Jokes are very much encouraged on stream because that's free content for me, even if the target of the joke is always me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's part of what the community I'm trying to build right now, especially for those who are included in my Discord, my server. I like to hand out like knighthood titles in a way where how um like they're like feats of strength in D&D terms. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you've earned it, we'll give you that nickname on the server. For example, we have someone who likes to joke around and everything, so we gave them the knighthood title Master of Trolling.
Hmm.
So that's something I think that is unique. Handing out the titles just to feel that sort of achievement, right?
Yeah.
Even if we're just being a silly goober on the internet, why not give them like achievements and everything, like playing a game?
Hmm. So, uh, what do you hope to accomplish through your channel?
Okay, so I didn't get to mention this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I might have skipped it out. Uh, but previously, I did mention that I would like to be able to reach a certain point in my streaming career where I can do something similar to what Iron Mouse and CWA and everyone who's doing charity
Mm-hmm.
uh on their streams and everything. I'd like to reach that point where I can just help a particular charity and like not worry about if people will be donating, if someone will be dropping in to like pitch in with the foundation that I'm trying to help. So that's something I'd like to have.
Mm-hmm.
I have this firm belief of if you have like a particular platform and it's big enough to like send a particular message, why not use that particular platform to
Hmm.
uh give some positivity out on the world. The world's already crazy enough, right?
Yeah.
So why not be that small patch in the internet where you can help out random strangers across the seas and the oceans and everything.
Hmm. So, do you have a charity in mind of what you might make the whatever for?
Right now, the charity I'm helping with is St. Jude Play Live, helping St. Jude Research Center for Research Institute for Cancer Research.
Mm-hmm.
I do this with Manila Meetups, the Twitch Philippines thing that I mentioned earlier. We
Mm-hmm.
do it every May, because that's where the peak St. Jude Play Live happens.
Hmm.
But this year I did my charity earlier because I wanted it to be like in line with like my birthday celebration.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful for everyone who's like donated and made me do things on stream. So like you have particular milestones that if you reach a particular goal, you'll do this and that. Like I'm more than willing to be like a silly goober if it means we're going to be able to help people in different parts of the world. So
D.
we reached like 100 US dollars
Mm-hmm.
from the last charity run back in April. They made me sing on stream. We did karaoke on stream.
Do you sing a lot of karaoke?
In my private time, yes, I do sing karaoke in my private time. So being an introvert and having undiagnosed anxiety problems,
Hmm.
that was very jarring for me. But hey, I tried my best to like sing for stream, and apparently people liked it. I'm not sure if they're just being nice or you
I
know.
I've sung for people before too, and they seem to really like it. I think that it's not necessarily about the quality as much as it is about people appreciate it when you put yourself out there like that.
Yeah, and I discovered like if so this is like going in line with like me incentivizing things per stream. If you're active, you get like privileges and everything. If you come on stream early and you redeem like a premium redeem, you get privileges and everything.
Hmm.
So what I did for the karaoke stream was to give privilege to those premium holders. Hey, if you have a song you want me to do on stream, we'll do it.
Hmm.
And if you want to keep quiet about you requesting this, I'll keep quiet about it. But if you want it to be revealed, I can tell stream that hey, this is from you or this is for
Hmm.
you.
Nice. So, what might you talk about with your favorite streamer?
Ooh, right. So I haven't talked about my Oshi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Part of my inspirations beside Iron Mouse and TWA, the one VTuber who made me go get my push was Sayu VTuber, also known as Alejandro Sab.
Mm-hmm.
Very known voice actor right now. Um, yeah, I'd like to be able to talk to him about life, their adventures, how they got there. Um, yeah, like uh, if you talk to like particular people and you get to know their stories, and I love hearing stories about people. I
Yeah.
always try to ask about like what do you do, what do you plan on doing, and how did you get here, and it never ceases to amaze me hearing a lot of good stories, uh their ups, their downs, their wins, their losses, and very much how they act and how they are right now in you know in the present time.
So, what might you see a VTuber doing that would make you instantly want to watch them?
I very much love watching people making crafty things, because like I've always wanted to like be able to do stuff with my hands and everything. Like I mean I've dabbled a bit like doing gunpla on stream,
Mm-hmm.
doing hand cams on stream for like card pack openings and everything. But yeah, it's the crafty and artsy people, like being able to make something from almost nothing or or very limited resources. That's an instant, almost an instant follow for me. Or I lurk around and see, okay, they're trying to do this, but how are they going to get to the goal they're trying to do? And a few hours would pass, and then you don't even notice it because you're mesmerized by like what they're doing and everything, and you're at the end of the stream and they're like, oh, okay, so that's how they did it, and that looks actually amazing.
It's so it's so amazing to see how an artist is able to conceptualize something in their mind and then make it become a reality. I mean,
Right.
I struggle with just the first part, just the ability to create like the mental image of what something is supposed to be.
Right, right.
I think that's amazing. I've always had a fondness for artists. Uh,
I think part of my struggle in the creative department is making it happen, because sometimes I have ideas, right? uh, I think I want to have this and this, but then when it comes to the paper side, you have your planning and then you have your implementing thing, right? When it comes to the implementing side, always fall short. This isn't how I envisioned it.
well,
Hmm.
it's for me. It's not so much about the practice of creating something as much as it is about the initiation part.
Mm, right,
Like just
right,
the
right.
act of starting something is so very difficult for me. It's why throughout my entire life I've always had trouble with stupid things like reading. I I can't read a book. I mean, I
Oh
know,
yeah, no.
obviously, I know how to read, uh, and I have read books, generally speaking, but it's so incredibly difficult for me to just start those sorts of things that learning a hobby like that would require you to start over and over again many times it
Mm-hmm,
it
mm-hmm.
it's there's so much friction involved, I find.
Yeah. No, no, I understand that. Like I have a lot of things lying around right now on my side table right now. Like I started like paint by numbers painting. I have like an unfinished project on a particular thing that I can't disclose right now. I have my Magic the Gathering cards right there. It's a total mess. Like I suppose it's just finding the right thing for you, because like I can totally relate with you the reading thing,
Mm-hmm.
because I have a friend who like consumes media like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Give him like 200 pages, he'll finish it in like an hour or two, and he'll keep looking for more, and
Hmm.
he doesn't mind like searching and searching and looking for things just to satisfy like, oh, what happens next, the kind of thing. For me, I can't do that. If I get attached with like the media I consume, it takes me a while to recover to like move on to the next one. I'll be obsessed with it for like give it like a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now I just finished it's a very long title, but it's a good anime. If for the romance for the romance anime lovers out there, big recommend. I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. It's
Hmm.
a very long title, you know, the usual light novel title stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, a good stuff. Would highly recommend you guys watching.
Very nice. So, uh, what advice would you give to someone who wants to be an entertainer?
Okay, so from last time,
Hmm.
I did give four particular nuggets of wisdom. Number one is be yourself. Like
Hmm.
in this crazy world, in this crazy chaotic world where we can just pretend to be like something we're not. Being authentic is something a lot of people are looking for. Like if you're a degenerate in this particular space, then just be you. That's fine. You'll find your audience.
Hmm.
Just be careful of what you put out there,
Hmm.
right? You can make jokes with them and everything. Being authentic is something a lot of people are looking for right now, even outside of the content creation, VTubing content creating sphere, right? Number two is enjoy what you do.
Hmm.
I can particularly attest to this, especially when I was streaming Jedi Survivors like a few weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
I love the franchise, but good lord, the game is so horrible to stream, and a lot of people were like noticing that I'm getting frustrated by the game, and honestly it burnt me out
Hmm.
for a bit. But we got through Jedi Survivor. I would, you know, I would recommend the game for like for your personal enjoyment. But if you guys are planning to stream it and you don't have a powerful PC, oh good lord, don't do it. It'll frustrate you. That's enjoy what you do, because a lot of people notice when you're frustrated or you're pretending. Very much the same with just being yourself, right?
Hmm.
Uh Previously I said be ready for disappointment, but I think the more appropriate thing I should say right now is temper your expectations. Like there will very much like life, right?
Hmm.
You'll get disappointments and everything. Plus you don't know if you'll grow, you don't know if you're gonna get stagnant or anything, but you know, temper your expectations, enjoy the ride, be in the now,
Hmm.
be in the now, be in the present, right? And the last one is friends, for those who are content creators and those who are planning to do content, please never forget to take care of yourselves. It's very important not to burn yourself out. That's why the past few weeks for me, I've been taking like a lot of major breaks.
Hmm.
Especially I have work. I have work. I'm juggling work plus another thing plus streaming, right? So please never forget to take care of yourselves, get enough sleep, get enough food, hydrate. Yes, right now that's your cue, people.
Hmm.
Sip water.
It is remarkably difficult to incorporate VTubing on top of having a full time job. It it's I mean, like, I do one thing a week and it's hard
Yeah, dude.
because there's a lot of stuff that happens in the background. You have to organize things, and then you
And
and that takes
not
up like 80% of the time.
yeah. Plus, there's the considerations for like if I have for those who have like schedules like me, I stream 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes the weekend depends. Um, Especially if you're scheduled doing a particular collab, that will drain you like hell. Being social with other people, trying to like make sure everyone's getting their particular moment on stream and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What was the first anime that you feel really connected with you?
Okay. We're here on this question. Uh I would like to say my first, not really first, but the anime that connected with me was Digimon Adventures, the OG Digimon Adventures. I just recently found out they made a remake for the Digimon Adventures thing. I haven't watched it, but I strongly resonate with the OG one back in the 1990s, 98, 99, I think.
I think that I mean I don't know the exact year, but I think you're in the ballpark.
Yeah, 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 yeah. uh why I resonated with this, because when the Digimon Adventures features like the chosen children, chosen kids, and they're around like 8, 9, 10,
Mm-hmm.
around that age. And when that particular show aired on TV for us here in the Philippines, I was around that age, around 8, 9, and 10, right? And they didn't stop there. They continued the franchise and everything. They released Digimon Adventure 02. They grew up a little bit, and then years after they released Digimon Try. Uh this was around, I was, I think, in university, and the what you call it, the chosen children were already around that age as well, somewhere in like late high school to going transitioning into college, like
Yeah.
or transitioning into university. Like, hey, I had those struggles when I was choosing my university. So like it became very personal to me. Like it felt like Digimon, that particular franchise of Digimon spoke to me and resonated with me, because hey, that was my struggle, and hey, they overcame that struggle. Why can't I overcome my struggles? And especially after that, they made movies for like during the pandemic, and I cried like hell.
There's something really special about having media that grows up with you.
Right.
For example, and I didn't experience this phenomena because, as mentioned before, I wasn't a big reader, but the Harry Potter books I know had a
Mm.
huge impact on, because that was around our time too, because we're the same age.
Hmm.
But the book started out in Harry Potter's a little kid, and then they get up, and then the books go on, and he gets older. And I remember people really connecting with that because they felt a more personal attachment to it for that reason.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Before the whole author debacle happened, right? Um, I did. I was one of the people who like resonated with like Harry Potter, like the major franchises, right? You have your Star Wars, you have your Harry Potter, you have your a lot of things that we grew up in the 90s, going into the 2000s and everything. It was such a good time for us, honestly. Like, hey, I haven't received my invitation to the thing, so maybe when I grow up, maybe no, not yet. Okay, I guess I'll still be here.
Just sitting by the door waiting for the letter. Uh,
Yeah.
which anime theme song makes you want to sing along with it?
Ooh, okay. Going going back to the anime thing, right? Digimon has this particularly awesome and iconic opening theme. I think it's different for you guys for the the western side of the world. You guys had like
Probably.
Digimon Digital Monsters. We had Butterfly by Koji Wada. I'm still like practicing how to speak in to enunciate the words in Japanese when I hear the song, but it never fails to like what you call it, never makes me fail to try to sing it. Uh, there's also Sweet Soul Review by Pizzicato 5. This is the opening for OG Ranma One Half.
Hmm.
Also, the anime that had me have my bisexual awakening. And it's not an anime song, but we mentioned this from the previous interview, and we've had like a short uh, conversation about city pop, Mayona
Hmm.
Kanodor, or Stay With Me,
Yes.
Iki Makibara. This is part of my intro screen. Once you hear the song, that means I'm almost ready for stream. It will never go away.
Man, I'm gonna have to listen to some city pop after this. Uh,
Yeah, dude.
it's a vibe. It's a hell of a vibe. Uh,
I should remember to like put the particular remix that I listen to. You maybe you'll be vibing with it. We'll see. We'll confuse
Absolutely.
the people over at Discord. Like, why is he posting this? Don't worry
Well,
about it.
no,
You
no,
guys can
no.
wait.
Well, no. There's on the Discord. There's a channel dedicated. It's called "What Are You Listening To?" And it's just
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
you're ever listening to a song, just post it there because I like to hear what other people enjoy. And it's
Yeah.
funny because after long enough, you kind of get a feeling for what this person would like based on what they've posted in the past,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty cool. Uh,
Yeah, dude.
yeah. Anyway, if you could go to an anime convention tomorrow, whom would you cosplay as?
Okay. So from the previous lost episode,
Yes.
I mentioned that I would go as Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Mm-hmm.
for like the Star Wars franchise or just the Jedi in general, right?
Yeah.
Since I already have the costume. So there have been developments since the last interview.
Uh huh.
I may or may not have purchased a new costume or a new cosplay.
Ah.
So one a friend has recommended what me watching or trying out. I'm not sure if you've heard this, but the anime's name is Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
I believe it or not, I own the box set on DVD.
Oh snap! Let's go. So I recently jumped into it. I binged it, and I was like crying like a little baby after finishing season 2, which just released very recently.
Oh, did it? I
We
only
already have season 2, my guy.
I didn't even know that was out. I only had season one.
Yeah, they released part 2, I think, very recently. But yeah, it was a good time for me to jump into Toilet Man Hanako-kun. So, if I were to go to an anime convention tomorrow, well, I
Hmm.
don't have it right now, but anytime soon, because I was scrolling on Reddit, the past few weeks, and
Mm-hmm.
randomly I saw like I'm selling my cosplay items because I need funds for like medical school and everything.
Oh
So I
wow.
contacted them, and they had the Yugi Tsukasa outfit,
Mm-hmm.
and I bought it.
Wow.
Uh, I, I I'm openly saying this now because right now there's only a handful of people who know that I have the particular fit, and now maybe when this airs, I'll probably have it hopefully. And don't expect pictures yet. I'm still shy about like posting pictures of me trying cosplay on and everything. Maybe in the future we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think that people are more nervous about things than reality reflects. Like they
Yeah.
get nervous and then they try it out and people are like, "Yay!" and they're like, "Oh, I didn't expect that reaction."
Yeah, dude. Plus, like, I think it's part of the undiagnosed anxiety thing. Like,
Oh,
I tend to overthink a lot. Like, I do have like a psych background when I graduated uni, and
mm-hmm.
I keep telling myself I don't really have to worry about it, but I'm still worried about it. Like, half of the time or most of the time, the thing that you're worrying about, really, you shouldn't be worrying about it. You're totally fine. You're totally good. If you
Mm.
wanna do this, do this.
Yeah, I'm someone who actually does have diagnosed anxiety and depression
Ooh,
and other
yeah, yeah, yeah.
things, among other things. And one of the things that I will tell myself is sometimes the anxiety kind of speaks to you and it says that everybody hates you.
Yeah, it speaks loud, very
Yes.
loud.
And I have to remind myself that there is like so much time in a person's life that they are not thinking about anyone at all. And if
Mm.
they are thinking about someone, it's probably not you.
Mm. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Unless you are like the other person in the room, there's a 99.99% chance that they're not thinking about you at all.
Yeah. So, like, to add to that, I think it some people might think about that in another way, like negatively, like,
No,
oh,
it's a
people are
good thing.
thinking
It's
about
a
it.
it's
Yeah,
a it's a very
exactly.
good thing because it means that you're not the object of anyone's like ire or anything. They're not like in the process of hating you at any one point.
Yeah, and that gives you the freedom to do whatever you want,
Yeah.
as long as you're not hurting people,
Yeah. Oh, it's
right?
great. It's a fantastic thought. Uh,
Yeah,
so would
and
you? Oh, sorry.
no, we're gonna add some things for the cosplay, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've been toying about the idea of doing cosplay for like the longest time, and
Mm-hmm.
transitioning from the anxiety thing.
Mm-hmm.
It helps if you have like friends who encourage you and everything. Like, hey, yeah, do it. Like, if you want to, have moral support. If you're afraid of doing this on your own, we can accompany you and everything,
Mm.
and that particularly helps. Hopefully, people who are worried will find, like friends and everything, a community that can support them and help them. Part of cosplay plans, not really plans, but I hope to be able to like have like what you call this, thoughts come to me, thoughts.
Mm.
Uh, Cosplaying female characters, particularly like maybe Violet from Violet Evergarden,
Oof.
Miyabi from Zenless Zero, maybe Alice, maybe some of the Umas from Uma Musume,
Mm.
if I do get my hands on them and they fit my particular body type and everything.
Mm.
But yeah, I'd like to be able to turn heads and make some of the boys question things in life when they find out, hey, that's a guy.
uh, so, would you rather go to an enormous convention or a smaller one?
I would like to go to a smaller one
Mm.
because smaller ones are more intimate. You get to know more people. You get to like interact with more people. Um, Previously in our lost episode, I mentioned I did attend like a board game expo, and
Mm-hmm.
it was relatively small, but there were a lot of people there, and the publishers and the devs of the particular board games let you try the game with strangers, and that's such a fun time for me because like I don't normally go to those kinds of functions where I have to interact with like willingly interact with the strangers and
Mm-hmm.
everything. But it was a fun time. I'd want to go again if the opportunity presents itself.
I've learned to appreciate all sizes of conventions in the past year or so. I dropped something. I I enjoy the heck out of all of them. I think.
Yeah, but certainly the bigger conventions have like their advantage. Like there's a lot of activities to do. There's like maybe freebies. Who knows? Compared to like the smaller ones. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'd go to a big convention. Maybe dress up as Yuki Tsukasa. Who knows? Maybe you'll find me. Maybe you won't.
Nice. Which game did you have the most fun playing on stream?
Ooh, uh, this is very timely since they did um announced a few weeks ago the Persona 4 revival.
Mm-hmm.
I had very much a fun time and a chill time playing Persona 4 Golden.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the Yakuza Zero series. We intend on playing Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2. But that's a big commitment. If you guys haven't tried dipping your toes into Yakuza, even just Yakuza Zero, please, there's so much content there that will make you cry, make you laugh, and make you question life.
If no other reason, Baka Mitai. Everyone needs to experience it.
And everyone needs to experience the karaoke in game. Like the karaoke in game, golden. I did sing Bakamitai and 24 Hour Cinderella during the karaoke stream I did. Because that was like the biggest request from people.
I love that they made that song for the game, and it was just so good that
And it was a hit.
it was a hit. It was like an instant. It was like an instant weeb classic. Uh, so on to the random questions. What's a song that you can't help but dance to when you hear it?
Ooh, I wanna dance with somebody. That's an automatic. My hips will involuntarily be swaying, and I just find myself my hands up and just dancing with the people in the room.
Hmm.
Uh, it's an automatic yes.
Hmm.
I forget the other one. I haven't written it in my notes, but there was one very recently.
Hmm.
Oh God, I forget. We did karaoke with the office people at the end of last month,
Mm-hmm.
and ah man, it escapes me.
Hmm.
No, oh man, but there's
We
another
will
song,
w-
right?
we will wait for 20 minutes while you think of the answer. I will let this dead air hang. Uh,
Imagine just people trying to guess for 20 minutes on chat right now.
no,
Like
just
what's the song?
just like 20 minutes, like people start walking in and it's just two VTubers looking at each other with blank stares. Nope, nope,
Yeah.
that's not it. Just that for like 20 minutes. It would be like some sort of weird art exhibit of a sort. Uh, what's I'll let, if you think of it,
Oh yeah, no, I'll
interrupt
definitely
whatever I'm
shout it out.
saying. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just shout it out at random. It will come at the most inappropriate time, but I insist you do so anyway. What's a new experience you've had recently?
New experience, right? So one of the major ones is me starting hydroponics and indoor gardening. So
Mm-hmm.
right now on my side table I have like bok choy growing. They're
Nice.
I think 20 days into maturity. I'm constantly nervous if they're gonna die or if they're gonna fully grow.
Hmm.
But they're there. I sometimes post it on the socials and on my Discord. People get the updates of hey, my plants almost died, but they're alive again.
So was there a reason you opted for bok choy?
It came with so I bought this on Shopee. It's like our version of Amazon
Yep.
here in Southeast Asia.
Okay.
I bought the whole set, so it came with like a fish box where you put the water in for like the hydroponic part. but
Okay.
I'm not using the box. I'm using like individual recycled water bottles for the planters,
Mm.
so I can just refill the water and everything. And it came with like four seeds.
Hmm.
It came with bok choy. It came with lettuce. It came with um mustard seeds, I think,
Hmm.
and what we call kangkong. Kangkong is hold on, let's search it. Kangkong in English, water spinach. There you
Hmm.
go. I'm not sure how the water spinach will fit the water bottles, but apparently you can grow it on hydroponic setups.
I love the you. It's funny you mentioned mustard because I once heard that pretty much all of the vegetables were derived from a plant called wild mustard. That
Huh.
would be um, kale, broccoli. Uh, what else? Brussels sprouts
Mm-hmm.
and cauliflower, and I think a couple other things. They were all uh, basically bioengineered through the process of what do you call it? Selective breeding from the
Mm-hmm.
wild mustard plant. So like the most popular vegetables ever all came from one
Right.
plant.
Yeah, and it makes sense because like we've since uh made modifications from like a single strand of thing and made it work.
Hmm.
Very much like why wheat exists in our lives right now,
Mm-hmm.
like and corn,
Yes.
right? You can't find them in the wild. We bioengineered the shit out of those things,
Yeah. I mean,
and
oh sorry.
no, I just remember the meme. Like, we didn't domesticate wheat. Wheat domesticated us.
It's they're not wrong. No, but modern corn does not look anything like its ancestor. The ancestor, from my understanding, would have only had a few kernels on it and would have been the size of like a baby corn.
Yeah,
This right,
I
this monstrosity we have today is just totally alien by comparison.
yeah. I wonder what the initial thought of the first person who encountered this. Like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make something out of that.
I wonder about that too sometimes because there was the first person to try everything, and it's not like we had like modern forensic technology that we would know that this thing was necessarily poisonous or not, which means that
Mhm.
there is someone out there who tried a tomato for the first time. And not
Yeah.
only that, there was a period of time where people thought that tomatoes were poisonous, which
Mm-hmm.
means
Mm-hmm.
that somebody, having thought that tomatoes were poisonous, tried a tomato anyway and lived.
Hey, that's the selective. What was that again?
Selective breeding, or that would
No,
be
no, no,
that
no.
wouldn't be selective breeding. That would be it would be
Natural
that's
selection. That's the word
natural
I'm looking for.
selection. Yes, natural selection. Uh,
But yeah, going off on that, did you know that cashews have like a fruit part to it,
hmm.
and you're only supposed to eat the nut that's on the tip of it because the fruit part is poisonous.
Isn't it?
It's
Isn't the cashew like? Don't you have to treat it or something because it has a lot of toxic elements to it until you like
y-
boil it or something
y-
like that?
yeah, and part of it is coming from the fruit, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not the major in agriculture or anything, but that's what I heard.
Yeah, it's the way that we discovered things in nature. It must be very very strange. I don't know. Uh, what's the strongest reaction you've ever had to a movie?
Okay. I like telling this story again.
Okay.
So two reactions. One was very much crying, and one was walking out of the theater. For crying, way back when, before the pandemic hit, I like going to the movie theaters alone, just so I can absorb what I'm watching
Mm-hmm.
and find enjoyment and everything. And sometimes I like to see other people's random strangers beside me to see how they react and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So one of this was Hello World.
Mm.
If you guys haven't watched it, please. Hello World, good anime movie. I was like at the end of the movie when they revealed a plot twist with another plot twist with
Mm-hmm.
another plot twist. I was like sobbing my heart out, and the kids inside of the theater were seeing me sobbing like like hell. Another one was Endgame, but we watched it I watched it with one of my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Endgame was very much an end of an era for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I am not updated with anything in Marvel nowadays.
Mm.
Very recently, I watched for the first time A Silent Voice. I
Mm-hmm.
watched it alone here at home, and I was crying like hell. Good movie though. Good movie.
Nice. Uh, what's something crazy that you'd never try, but would watch someone else doing?
Mm, I think it's still the same for me. Like IRL streams, public streams. I don't think it counts as crazy, but like being a VTuber for me, I'm not sure if I can do that, or
Mm.
I'd have the social batteries and energy to do that.
Hmm.
Where you just walk around, try to do interactions and everything. Maybe I could like record my adventure, but doing it live on stream, I don't think that's safe for me. Especially when something crazy happens, you know. I'm not sure if this counts as crazy, but I'm not particularly a fan of ASMR in general. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure. Maybe it hasn't grown on me. I haven't found the right thing,
Yeah.
because there's like different levels to ASMR, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the one where they go and whisper like this or something like that, and
Yeah.
the stuff, the objects and
Mm-hmm.
everything. But yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I've seen them both, and the objects one, it is, if nothing else, safe for work. Uh,
Mhm, mhm.
you can very safely watch people crushing garden foam, or floral foam. I think it's called. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you can safely watch that at work, and the worst that will happen is people will give you funny looks. Like, what the? What's where are you watching? What's he
This is why
doing?
earphones exist. Don't worry about it. It's just like watching those particular shorts where they have like subway surfers or
Hmm.
people painting in the background, and
Hmm.
they have like AI generated texts and voice kind of thing.
I've
People
been,
are engaged into that.
I was not watching. I was busy not watching shorts even before AI took it over.
Yeah.
uh, I actually block shorts whenever given the opportunity. I think I have an extension that blocks them. Uh, what's a project you've made that you're proud of?
Right. Of course, very much. Right now, as a VTuber, I am very proud of the charity work I am able to do. Whether it's a small amount or a big amount, I'm happy to be able to contribute even just a little, right?
Hmm.
Because like when you go to like the platform St. Jude uses is Tiltify, they have like that particular cards where even if it's just like $5 or something,
Mm-hmm.
that it they show you where it's going or how it's going to be used. So imagine if a $5 would already give them like a short or a small party. Imagine what $100 could do,
Hmm.
even if it's just for like on my end as a small streamer. And another project I think that I could share, excuse me. I did mention this in the previous interview that my my IRL profession is basically a researcher
Mm-hmm.
for schools and everything. I have a degree in psychology, but I am mostly doing educational research,
Hmm.
being able to do academic work and helping out other teachers with their research. That's something I'm proud of.
Hmm.
And right now I am doing a particular project with a particular organization. Of course, I can't say, I don't want to dox myself and
Hmm.
everything, but the end goal after we do that research is to be able for me and my co-authors to be published in a research journal.
I'm just gonna fire this out of the blue. Does your research project do anything have anything to do with helping people learn Japanese when they have a short attention span?
Uh no, but we can I can consider that in the future. maybe when
Drat.
I'll maybe when I try to learn Japanese. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
What's up?
learning in general is such a fun thing for me to study. Like
Yeah,
learning how to learn is such a wide and wild uh area to study still,
I
even
heard
nowadays.
I heard an interesting factoid the other day that there were students who had teachers that were very fun and they liked a lot, and then there were teachers that they found more boring, and the teachers
Mhm.
that were more boring, the students learning from them actually retained more information. And I thought that was really interesting because it's, well, first of all, it's counterintuitive, but I think that what for me it means is that education, the best way to retain information in education is friction.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
have to have friction in order to actually learn the thing. You have to
Right.
experience that mild discomfort that you have when you're trying to learn something, as opposed to just having it spit at your face in a digestible way.
Right. Right. So that's what's interesting right now in like the field of education in general. There's of course from like the previous years when I was still in uni, multiple intelligences was a big thing. Like you're not just traditionally smart if you have an high IQ, because maybe that's only measuring like critical thinking or abstract reasoning, like the traditional stuff, right?
Hmm.
Nowadays you can be smart because you're very good in physical fitness, you're good in art, you're good in music, you're good in particular different fields. So being smart right nowadays doesn't just connote that, oh, I have a high IQ or something, her.
Hmm.
But there's a lot of things right now that educators need to factor in teaching and learning, especially with teaching styles, especially with the learning styles, particularly of students, right?
Hmm.
Like some of them learn better by doing more hands-on things, especially specifically for like more athletic things, or for creative stuff, like just doing it with their hands,
Hmm.
less on conceptualizing things. So yeah, it's a we got from, hey, we have a particular system that we can try to follow, to okay, how do we adapt to the differences between like the diversity of people, the diversity of learners, the diversity of teaching and everything. But yeah, I can go for another hour just speaking about education, but
Hmm.
we're gonna cut it off there.
Okay. Uh, on that note, what's something you've enjoyed in your life that you didn't expect to enjoy?
Doing research, period. Because like way back in uni, I was very much horrible in math,
Hmm.
very much horrible in like I failed most of my exams in like anything involving like uh research. To be fair, I barely passed my thesis when I was in uni.
Yeah.
But doing research right now gives me like a better appreciation of like, hey, we can do this particular thing. If you're not comfortable doing this, maybe your alternative can be this one.
Hmm.
Just me giving advice to those who are struggling as well in research, because I've been through that. And maybe that kind of reinforces the thought of experiencing the friction
Mm-hmm.
of it for you to be able to retain it and learn it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like me doing the stats for them, helping them out with like crunching the numbers and hey, this particular thing, you see that positive and negative, that this just means that your results are not going in the same direction. So
Mm.
maybe you can interpret it as this. Maybe you can say it like this, or it makes sense because you're comparing two different things. Naturally, they won't be going the same direction, etc., etc., etc.
Mm.
I told you I can go on for an hour just talking
Mm.
about education and research, but yeah, that's something I did not expect to have as a career right now.
Mm.
Honestly,
Nice. Who makes your favorite art?
okay, where I have like a list of people of I have to shout out, right?
Go for it.
People who make my art.
Mm.
Uh there you go. I found it. So first and foremost, Rafi Graffiti, go check him out. He is a good friend, IRL. We've known each other way before Twitch happened. And it was such a fun discovery to know that during the pandemic he was also streaming. He's actually one of the influences for me to like hop over to Twitch instead of staying on YouTube for the live streams. Yeah, I think I make sure to make time for when he goes to conventions because he makes amazing art. Like
Mm-hmm.
in his name, like graphic graffiti, you'd expect like a lot of graffiti art and everything. He what he does for his streams is like he tries to play a game and adapt the art style of that particular game, and he's trying to incorporate like graffiti styles and everything. Just go check him out, and maybe I can hook you up, you can interview him as well. We'll see.
Absolutely.
um Another one that I have to shout out, turn-based Dave, now known as Vane Emberfall, also a member of Elden Wood. He made my character sheet for the new model for 3.0. It was a lovely time working with Dave because he gave a lot of concepts on what I wanted my 3.0 to look like. He has like a lot of good concepts on if you guys are looking for like more RPG fantasy kind of art, you go check out Turn-based Dave. Or sorry, Vane Emberfall right now. Kalimon C, that's another home IRL homie who I knew. I worked with IRL. Then she started doing Twitch, then stopped doing Twitch. But she used to do my old assets for the avatar, for the some of the assets that I'm using for my schedule for the art that I post on the socials. They made a version of my 2.0, a non chibi 2.0. She made me look hot. So if you guys are looking for, you know, people who will make you look hot, go check out Kalimansi and tell them I sent you. Kurumi Kokuma, they did my emotes.
Mm-hmm.
I have to shout out. They're not really an artist, but they sometimes send me stuff that they made when they're practicing. A good friend of the stream, Tiagi Bara, big shout outs to you. I appreciate you, my friend. Uh, when I transitioned into VTubing, she was like one of the first people who I made friends with, and we're still
Nice.
friends right now. Sometimes I give her like scuffed art. She gives me scuffed art, and that I use for stream and everything. It's a wonderful friendship. And then
Nice.
of course we can't forget a mainstay of the stream, a mainstay guest of the stream, Mabiana Renkoy.
Of course.
uh of course, we don't want to give out anything yet, but maybe we're working on the live 2D for 3.0. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there are other projects that I'm working with. With Mavi, but you guys have to find out and check out future streams where I do have the thing on the thing on the thing.
I would love to collab with Mavi on something. She's just wonderful.
Yeah. No. The thing is, whenever we have collabs, it's Mavi can never do anything wrong. It's always me who's the problem. And she's such a wonderful person to collab with.
Hmm.
But yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, okay. Would you ever talk to a stranger unprompted in a public setting?
Yes, this has happened to me a lot of times. So, from the previous interview, the story was me talking to the motorcycle driver. You're not gonna get the details on it, but the specifics is when I go to work and I go home, we have like Uber, but it's a motorcycle
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. That kind of service here. So I talk to like the motorcycle driver sometimes.
Yeah.
One of the most recent interactions that I've had, that well, it was kind of prompted, but I was at a convenience store, and you get there, you try to, maybe you're craving for a hot dog or whatever food they have there, and there was a lady who was trying to get like steamed buns,
Mm-hmm.
and she had like she was struggling because I think they just finished like practicing tennis or playing tennis because she has the racket and everything and big bags and everything. And I was like, "Ma'am, do you need help with that?" And she was like, "Yes, please." And then we had like a very short and sweet interaction, like me joking around that the meat inside of the buns is still alive. That's why they don't want you to get them and everything. That was a fun time. It was a fun day, honestly, for having like short interactions with people.
I was thinking to myself, I don't think we have meat inside a bun in America. And then I remembered that that's literally just a hamburger.
Yeah, dude. Plus, I think I'm not sure of the origins, but the steamed buns, we call it siopao. It's technically under the category of a dim sum.
Hmm.
So it's like the white bread, and it's filled with meat
Hmm.
inside, and it's steamed. Good stuff. If you haven't tried it, go find it.
I'll need to try it.
Siopao. 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 There you go.
Nice. What's your earliest memory?
Oh wow, right. We have that question.
Yes.
So earliest memory that I have, uh funny enough, me crying over ice cream.
Ah.
That's it. Cause like we had this exercise before in like psych class
Mm-hmm.
in uni. Try to remember the earliest memory that you have, because like you don't get to retain your memories in your, like early childhood years,
Yeah.
because just that's just how memory works.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, unprompted, there was a tub. I remember having a tub of ice cream, holding a tub of ice cream and crying because like there's no more ice cream. That's just it. That's the earliest memory I can give you.
Hmm. So, wait. So that's the whole memory is just you having a tub of ice cream.
That's just it, my guy. And
Ah.
I believe the flavor was ube. And I think I mentioned before it for us here, because I discovered it's not a thing for you guys.
Mm.
Way back when, I think we still had like ice cream on like aluminum tins or something like that. It's
Yeah.
metallic. It's not like the plastic tubs that we use or the paper tubs that we use right now here as
Yeah,
well.
because we talked about ice cream tubs during the last interview, um, and I talked about how it was originally they were just paper boxes, and
Yeah.
then slowly they became like these sort of oval tubs that they don't. I don't think there is. I think that there's something kind of kitschy about the paper boxes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Don't listen to what the crazy man says.
Don't worry about it, chat.
I'm an old man at heart. I've always been. I mean, like I started out as 70 years old, and I've only gotten older. Uh,
Yeah, understandable. I
uh,
think when I hit my 20s, I was already like 50 or something.
yeah. Uh, what's an unusual animal that you would like to own as a pet?
Oh, right. It's either a tortoise or an armadillo. I don't know. Just the animals with shells or that can curl up into a ball. I find them amusing. Although tortoises, I think, aren't that uncommon. But like, people have turtles for pets. But I'm talking about like the huge ones.
What
So
about
I don't know.
porcupines? I mean, they don't have a shell, but they can roll into a ball.
I think my concern with the porcupine is like it
Or,
leaving the sheddings everywhere.
or the sorry, I may be thinking of a hedgehog.
Oh, the hedgehog, right, right, right. No, no, no. Uh, I didn't uh consider that because I think I know a handful of people who have hedgehogs or
Hmm.
sugar gliders or around that category.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So I didn't think of it as unusual. I think
Do you have armadillos in the Philippines?
I don't think so. We
Because
do
the
have like the tortoises. We call them the pawikans. They're kind of endangered. I think they fixed the problem, but yeah, it's a thing.
uh, I like tortoises though. They're turtles slash tortoises. I would say are among my favorite animals. That and
Oh yeah.
elephants.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your favorite thing that you've ever cooked yourself?
Ah, here we go. Okay, we're gonna do this bit again
Okay.
because I did this last time. So I'm more of a baker myself.
Mm-hmm.
I like following like particular measurements and everything. I'm bad at estimating, so I'm a decent cook, but I'm more of a baker myself. So I've made amazing brownies, amazing cookies.
Nice.
But if we're talking about cooking, I am very proud of me doing steamed pork dumplings and what we call giniling or picadillo.
Mm.
And of course, I did this bit last time and we're doing it again, my friend. Okay, so what is pork giniling or pork picadillo or just maybe picadillo? No.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you take your ingredients. This is estimated for probably good for 2 to 3 people or maybe 3 to 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 1 pound of ground pork, 1 cup of tomatoes. You dice them. Probably another cup for carrots if that's your thing. Also
Mm-hmm.
dice them. You have your that's such a weird uh metric, but 5.33 ounces of tomato sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You can go ham on the tomato sauce. Some people who do picadillo don't use tomato sauce. I personally don't. For cloves of garlic crushed,
Mm-hmm.
a medium-sized onion, a teaspoon of granulated sugar. This is optional because some people like their picadillo sweet. A piece of beef or pork cubes. This is very much a thing here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Boiled eggs, shelled. This is very much optional as well. You can have what you call it. You can have your eggs in your picadillo. Personally, I it depends on my mood. Usually, this is hard boiled eggs. Of course, we can't forget salt and peppers. That will be up to you. 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, and of course, a butt ton of water. Maybe just 1 cup, not a butt ton of water. So, what do we do? First, you of course heat your cooking pot. You put your cooking oil in there. Chat, make sure you're taking notes. We're not gonna repeat the instructions.
Mm-hmm.
When your oil is hot enough, you put in the garlic. You saute them with the onions until the texture becomes soft. You put in the ground pork and cook it for 5 minutes. You let it simmer and everything. Then after 5 minutes, you put in your pork cube to add the flavor. You add the tomato sauce. You put in the water and let it boil. You let it simmer for another 20 minutes, then put in the other things that you want after 20 minutes, whether it's carrots, whether it's potatoes, the optional stuff you might want to put in there for 10 to 12 minutes. You put in the pork first because that takes longer to cook and everything. Then you make your taste test. You add in salt, you add in your black pepper, you add the sugar, which is optional. Personally, I don't put sugar on my picadillo. But yeah, the last thing you put in is your boiled eggs and turn off the heat and let the heat just be there. Put cover on it and it's ready to serve and enjoy for 3 to 4 people. Hell yeah.
Very nice. And now, on the other side, what's the worst thing you've ever cooked yourself?
uh Worst thing I cook for myself, the short version of this is pancakes and bacon and scrambled eggs, I think. I don't remember. But the context for this is I was cooking for friends. So in our group of friends, there's like five of us plus our plus ones. So there were 10 people present, and I don't know what came over me and decided, hey, I'd like to cook pancakes and bacon and eggs for everyone. Can y'all sit down for a minute and wait? And
Hmm.
what became what started as a genuinely good gesture turned into a disaster. Some of the pancakes weren't fully cooked. The bacon was burnt.
Hmm.
The eggs were a little soggy and everything. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this again. Or maybe if I do this, I'll let them help out.
Nice. What's a food that you strongly associate with your childhood?
Okay, so I had an affirmation a few weeks ago because it's like we had our celebration of the 128th Philippine Independence Day last June 12th,
Nice.
and there were like other VTubers, streamers who were like doing food, Filipino food tier lists, and I'm so happy that silog is like very common. So what that's something I would like to associate with my childhood. So silog is basically a shorthand or an acronym for sinigang and itlog, which is no, not sinigang, sinangag. Sorry,
Hmm.
sinigang is different. Sinangag and itlog. Sinangag basically is fried rice, and itlog is egg. So a silog is a type of meal that you pair with any form of viand that's available to people, whether it's Filipino food or some already are like trying to incorporate other things. So you have your tosilog or the tocino. The tocino is like a sweet cured ham.
Mm-hmm.
You have your adobo silog. You have your long silog or the longganisa silog. Very much, it's a breakfast kind of thing, but
Mm-hmm.
I like eating breakfast for any meal that I encounter.
Hmm.
So yeah, so silog. If you haven't tried it, basically what you do is when you fry your rice, sometimes you cook. When you cook your adobo, sometimes there's sauce that's left, and especially the extra oil. When you try to remove the extra oil, you use that particular oil to fry your rice. So you have flavor in your rice and you have your egg. And the egg can come into various forms. It can be hard boiled, it can be like the sunny side up, it can be scrambled. That depends on you. So there's no limits on what things you can have
Hmm.
in your silog. Yes.
Very nice. Uh, you find $50 in the street. I don't know how that uh,
I
translates
think
to.
we decided it's around 3,000 pesos or something
Yeah,
because
because
of
you
the
got the
exchange rate.
peso over there.
Right.
So you find 3,000 peso in the street, and there's nobody around to claim it. What do you buy with it?
I was very honest with my answer. Pay my debts, pay my rent, buy groceries, pay my bills and everything. But
Boring. Not kidding.
No, I'd like to share this like small victory that I was since our interview. I managed to like pay most of my debts, so I think I have a leeway for myself to like to use that 3,000 pesos for maybe buying a new oven because my oven right now is dead and broken, so I can continue baking and everything. But
Nice.
yeah, that's an update for me for the $50.
There you go. We have made progress since the last interview.
That may or may not exist. Who knows?
Okay. If you could wake up with one talent tomorrow, what would it be?
uh, I am throwing this out into the universe. Please give me a good voice so I can do voice acting, or maybe at least perceive myself to have a good voice in singing. Because like we've had this conversation earlier, and sometimes on your Discord, like we won't really know how people react, or how people perceive our voice until we put it out there, because that was really surprising how people reacted when I did my singing during karaoke, which I may or may not have had like a few shots in, but don't worry about it, to make me more confident and everything. But yeah, uh I think I would specifically ask for like that, the good voice in terms of being able to voice act, and uh something that I would be comfortable doing in singing, like finding that particular range for me, right? Something along those lines.
Nice. Uh, which decade's aesthetic vibes with you the most?
Shoot, I forgot what we settled for last time, but I was looking for the,
Was it the 20s?
I think so, the noir vibe, or
Yeah.
maybe just being
And
able
then
to
I
suit up.
I said that noir vibe might be more towards the 40s. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. Somewhere along those lines. Or
Yeah.
if people have seen Peaky Blinders, that kind of attire suit up kind of thing. Yeah, that's the era I'm going for. Whichever era that was.
The
If you give me like an opportunity to suit up, I'll suit up. The three-piece suits, classic.
yes. Oh, absolutely. People used to dress nice. People don't dress nice anymore. What gives? Uh,
I think it's the weather, my guy. It, as much as I'd like to wear something classy like that going to work, it's not practical because it's very hot in the Philippines, my guy.
yeah. Uh, do you collect anything?
What do I not collect? JK. Um, I am particularly obsessed. Not really obsessed, but like I like collecting like small trinkets, like stickers, art prints, keychains of particular fandoms. I am a TCG gremlin. I dabble in Magic the Gathering, Pokemon. I have a few One Piece cards that came in with my Magic the Gathering cards. I don't know why they sent them to me, but I've since been watching One Piece, so I'm starting to appreciate the cards that I have. They're more of the common ones. But yeah, I what else do I collect? I don't collect debt anymore. That's the thing. If my voice is away, I'm trying to look at my shelf right now. But yeah, it's a particular fandoms like Pokemon, Apex Legends, anime. I want to get I like going to like small art conventions and like buying fan arts and prints of
Nice.
anime that I like. I hope that when I go to a convention anytime soon, they'll have the I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class, because like I am so obsessed with that thing right now.
Oh, and my final question for the interview: what smell reminds you of home?
The particular smell that reminds me of home is pancakes and French toast. Cause like in my early years, that was like a staple. Every Sunday brunch with like the whole family, when we still had Sunday brunch and a complete setup and everything. So picture this chat. It's somewhere in the 90s, or for the younger audiences, probably the 2000s or 2010s. You wake up in your bed, not having a where in the world right now, only to smell something buttery coming from the kitchen.
Hmm.
It's pancakes and French toast. You get up, you walk out of your room, and you go to the kitchen. Maybe your mom, your dad, or your brothers getting ready to prepare for getting stuff ready. Frying the stuff, putting them on the plate and everything. You hear the commotion going on. Everyone's there, sitting at the kitchen table, getting ready for Sunday brunch. You've had the best breakfast in the world, and your favorite show is playing on TV. And that, my friends, was a good time in our lives. Yes.
Indeed, it was. And that's all I have for today. Thank you very much for coming out. I've enjoyed talking to you,
Yeah, dude.
even for the second time. Uh,
Yeah, dude. We've added so much since then, and we've had more tangents, I think, which is like honestly the fun part of doing interviews and like having conversations with friends in general.
oh, absolutely. I tell everybody tangents. People get to know you more through your tangents. Uh, but
Yeah, dude.
anyway, if you're watching in the audience right now, be sure to subscribe to all of Deeviation's various socials. They're going to be in the description to this video. And with that, I was your host, Jack Jinseki, and joining me today was Deeviation. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.